Good morning, everybody. It's Barb Katie, and it's a beautiful Monday morning down here in Florida. I am so blessed to be able to be spending times with friends here and enjoying the warmth. I just talked with my son a little bit ago, and he let me know that schools are closed in my little town in West Virginia because of the snow. So I am away from that and enjoying the sunshine, and hopefully we'll get to go watch some of the dolphins swim later on today. So life is really exceptionally good here right now. I hope you're finding joy in your journey every single moment of your day today, and wanted to touch base with you a little bit about something I have been thinking about this whole week based on some conversations I've had with fellow members, messages you've posted here in our Facebook group, and in a Zoom meeting that I was honored to take part in on Sunday. And it occurred to me that what I may need to be doing right now, uh, freshly with new eyes and a new perspective and without preconceived notions, is to get my priorities realigned. Um, there's an old saying from Albert Einstein, that's who it's attributed to, that if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, that's the definition of insanity. Well, I think sometimes we do get stuck in a rut, at least I do. And I keep saying, well, why isn't this working? It worked before. I'm doing everything the way I always did it, and I'm not getting the desired results. Well, sometimes change is required, whether we want to or not. We just need to look at what we're doing. We need to break it apart. We need to re examine it. So this morning, what I've been considering is all the things that are on my to do list for today. And if you're like me, your to do list seems to always be in flux. Things get added to it that you had no intention of adding to it, but life happens and you adjust and you keep adding things to your list. And your list sometimes gets so long that it's almost unmanageable. And very often, when you're adding things to the list, those things that you had designated as being things that would help you be healthy and active get pushed down to the bottom of the list while trying to do many other important things for other people in your life that you love and care for and want to help as much as possible. Well, one of the things that I learned early on is if I don't take good care of me, I can't take good care of anybody else. And like you, at different times in my life, my help has been needed by my family in many different ways. So staying strong and healthy has always been one of those things I needed to make myself keep at the top of my priority list. I found this week in listening to some of the people share stories and frustrations, and there are a lot of frustrations and feelings that actually this was becoming more and more of a struggle, this ability to prioritize. And because some of the things we would like to do seem to be now not a possibility. So that tells me that I need to do different. If I can't do things the way I was doing it to get the results I needed, I need to find a different method of implementation. Um, some of the places I used to be able to go regularly, especially to exercise, are off limits right now for a variety of reasons. They may have been closed because of lack of customers coming in. They may be closed because of government regulations and social distancing requirements and cleanliness requirements that they could not afford to continue to meet. There are just a lot of things that have been impacted by the restrictions that COVID has uh, necessitated be placed on some of the public places that I enjoyed using all the time. So I've had to get a little bit more creative in what I'm doing when it comes to activity. One of the things that I have found I can do is use my timer. I don't know how many of you happen to have a 1 hour timer, sort of a wind up timer. It's mechanical, it's not fancy, doesn't require electricity. You just turn the dial, set it for whatever time you want it to set, and it dings when it's ready. Well, I've been taking one of those with me throughout my day. It's a little small one, and when it dings at the end of an hour, that's my signal to get up off my tushy and go do something, to move for at least 5 to 10 minutes. It doesn't mean I have to go run a race. It doesn't mean that I have to lift 20-pound weights. It just means I need to be active for 5 to 10 minutes. And that's helped tremendously in getting me back in focus, putting my physical health up toward the top of that priority list. I can take a break from almost anything in my life for 5 minutes and not have the world crumble down all around me. And I bet you could too. If you're not in the middle of doing something, you can take that 5-minute break, or as soon as you complete whatever task it is that demands your full and undistracted attention, you can take that 5-minute break then. And so that is one priority that I have made for myself every day, is to take that 5-minute activity break every hour on the hour. And at the end of the day, it is amazing how much I've accomplished. I use a Fitbit to track my steps. And just that small mechanical change has really increased the number of steps I take every day, which is really helpful, and it makes me feel good about myself and that I'm meeting that step goal that I set for myself, which I did not think I was going to be able to meet. And that was a wonderful, wonderful thing. So that was one thing that was very important. And I decided, let me focus on that. This week, this is my focus. This is what I'm going to do. Do I have other things that need to go to the top of the priority list? Absolutely, I do. But I can't do it all at once. I need to approach it in a systematic way that I can manage and incorporate it into my life in a way that I can manage and that is comfortable to me. One thing that I have found through the years that I've tended to do is try to change too many things all at the same time. Then I get overwhelmed with all the changes because everything is out of kilter then. My whole routine for the day is changed. I do better with a gradual approach. Not everybody is like me, but that might be something you could give a try if you're thinking about all the changes you need to make and you feel a little bit overwhelmed, like, where can I start? There's so much I need to do to help me live my very best life. So I focused on today, and then I got to thinking about a week from now. What do I want to have accomplished a week from now? Because that's another priority item. And then got to thinking about long term. Well, what do I want to accomplish forever? And does the thing I do today lead to what I want to see at the end of the week? And will it get me to where I want to be for the rest of my life? I've done over many, many times, and I think probably you all have too. And what I want to try to achieve is not learning enough so that I don't have to keep doing everything over. Well, I still need to learn and adapt and grow. Absolutely. Uh, but hopefully, I am building solid foundations that will empower me to continue to grow and develop and live my very best life. And so I'm trying to this week focus on building a series of steps that will take me ultimately to where I want to go. I hope to, within this month, adapt three primary changes that I feel are essential for my best health and be able to implement them into a unified plan that is comfortable to me, that I enjoy, um, that gives me benefit and pleasure, and to move forward. So, to begin, the very first one is the one that gets me up on my feet and out of the office. That's number one. Um, Number two, probably next week, I will adapt um, a review of my eating plan and where I can make significant changes there and adjustments that need to be made to help me eat as healthily as I possibly can. And then number three, which is always with me, and I try to work on actually every day, but I want to really hone in on it even more, is keeping a positive attitude, especially during this time. Uh, Eating healthy, staying active, and being positive about my life in this moment and in the future, I think will help me realign my priorities in a way that I'm not going to feel frustrated or upset or depressed about whatever the current conditions that change actually from day to day may be. I've been with a variety of friends this week, some of whom have gotten on the list and have actually received vaccinations. And that's encouraging. It'll be a while for me, but that's okay. It's even more important until that time comes and I can have the opportunity to benefit from that I take really good care of me and stay healthy and strong. I hope that you are looking for options and actions you can take. One of the most important things that I feel all of us can take at this period in time is to understand our role with each other, which is to be supportive of each other. I know a lot of people were saying, well, my chapter can't meet and I'm really depressed and I'm not getting anything out of COPS. Well, my challenge to you is what are you giving to your fellow members? We are a support group. Everything needs to flow back and forth. It's wonderful to receive help from each other, but it's even more beneficial to give help to others. What can I do to make a difference for you in your journey today that will be beneficial and helpful and supportive of your journey and the things you're facing? Let me know. Let me know how I can best help you. If we go at this journey in this fashion, I think everyone will be enriched by it because we will always have front of mind that we are truly here for each other at each step we take in our journey. So I guess my top priority as I get more active each day is going to be more aware, more attentive, and more supportive of all of you in your journey. So have a great day today. make a difference in somebody else's life as you go through your day. And remember, I really care so deeply about you and love you dearly. And I will talk to you later. Bye bye.